Hi, we're looking at row 200, sums on quant. So Ramesh purchased two types of pen. He purchased as many pens of each type as the price of those pens. So let me say that price of first pen be rupees X, price of second pen be rupees Y. That means he must have purchased X pens of first type and Y pens of second type. So total amount he spent out here is X square, the total amount he spent in the second case is Y square. The total amount paid by Ramesh is less than 1000. The difference between amount spent on purchasing the two pens, that is x square minus y square, is 204. How many pens did he buy in total? So one way normally is that try to factorize. When x square minus y square is x plus y into x minus 5. So when you get product of two numbers, it makes sense to factorize. What's the factorization of 204? So if you look at 51 into 4 or 17 into 3 into 2 square. Now this 17 into 3 into 2 square, you have to put it x plus y and x minus y. Now one thing is that whenever you have such x plus y numbers and x minus y number, either both are even or both are odd. Because think of the numbers, both are even numbers, then both will be even. If x and y are even, both will be even. If x and y are odd, again both will be even. But one is even, one is odd, then both will be odd. But technically both will be even or both will be odd. So technically because there is a 2, that means both will be even. So 2 has to be there in both the places. So I can have 17 and 3 in both in one place or 17 and 3 in both in different. Let's try with this 34 and 6. So if I have 34 and 6, x plus y 34, x minus y 6, then you will get x equal to 34 plus 6 upon 2, which is 20. You get 34 plus 6 upon 2. And y is 34 minus 6 upon 2, which is 14. So let's check it satisfies. So you can look at 20 square minus 14 square is 400 minus 196, 204, it satisfies. Right? And sum of their squares is less than 1000. So total number of pens bought is 34. 20 plus 14, 34. Right? So one is whenever you have numbers like that, try to factorize. So we factorize got x plus y, x minus y. So either both are even or both are odd. So 2 has to be there in both the places. Once you know this, then it becomes easy to classify. 17 and 3 in different places or 17 and 3 in one place. You can try both of them. If I put 17 and 3 in both one place, then the first number will be 102 and the second number will be 2. Okay, but then that will be a problem because then x will be 50 and the square will be more than 1000 and the value will be more than 1000. So this is not possible. So therefore 34 and 6. So from that we get numbers x as 20, y as 14. So these small techniques of solving helps you to be faster. So x will be sum of 2 divided by 2. Y will be difference of 2 divided by 2. So once you get that, you have to just check everything is fine, satisfies. So 34. Number of outlet pipes of equal capacity in a single inlet pipe attached to a tank full of water. 6 outlet pipes and an inlet pipe can empty the tank in 20 hours. So time taken is 20 hours for the first type, first case, and second case it takes 10 hours. Because they're given 2 times, so I'm using a ratio. So efficiency will be reverse of it. So 10 is to 20 or 1 is to 2. That means the second efficiency is double of the first efficiency. But the difference in the pipe outlet pipes is 4 outlet pipes. The difference in the outlet pipe is 4 outlet pipes. So technically the first is nothing but 6 outlet pipes. Okay, 6 outlet pipes minus 1 inlet pipe. Second is 10 outlet pipes minus 1 inlet pipe. The difference is 4 outlet pipes. To make it 1 is to 2 ratio, the difference of 2 and 1 is 1. 1 stands for 4 outlet pipes. If in the first case is 4 outlet pipes, the second case is 8 outlet pipes. It is only 4 outlet pipes and 8 outlet pipes because only if inlet pipe, 1 inlet pipe is equal to 2 outlet pipe. Okay, 1 inlet pipe is equal to 2 outlet pipe, then you get 4 outlet pipe and 8 outlet pipe. 1 is to 2 satisfies. Which means when you're using only, that means when you're using net 4 outlet pipes, it takes 20 hours. When you're using 4 outlet pipes, it takes 20 hours. So to take 16 outlet pipes 4 times, it will take 1/4 of the time. If it takes 4 times, This will take 1/4 of the time because number of time will be inversely proportional to number of outlet pipes, which will be 5 hours. B option. Because the number of pipe ratio is 1:4, the ratio of time will be 4:1. So 20 hours will give you 5 hours. I'll repeat this again. Little complex to understand, but if you understand the whole concept of ratios, this becomes much faster to solve. So when you say first case, you have 6 outlet pipes with 1 inlet pipes minus 1 inlet pipe. Second case, you have 10 outlet pipe minus 1 inlet pipe because inlet pipe works in the opposite direction as outlet pipe. The efficiency we came to know is 1:2 because if time is 2:1, efficiency is 1:2. Difference of the 2 is 1. And that 1 stands for 4 outlet pipe because difference in the 2 is 4 outlet pipes. So this 1 stands for 4 outlet pipes. So this one will also stand for 4 outlet pipes, which is only possible if inlet pipe is 2 outlet pipes. Inlet pipe, 1 inlet pipe is equal to 2 outlet pipe. Then this is satisfied. You can do it by ratios and then try to find out, but that is a longer process. Okay, that is 6 outlet pipe minus 1 inlet pipe upon 10 outlet pipe minus 1 inlet pipe. The ratio is 1:2. You can cross multiply and you get a ratio. You get 2 outlet pipe equal to 1 inlet pipe. But this is a longer way of solving. So, but this will be easier. So once you get 4 outlet pipe and 8 outlet pipe, okay, we know 4 outlet pipe takes 20 hours. So 6 outlet pipe will take 5 hours. So 4 times the number of pipe. If the ratio of number of pipes is 4:1, the ratio of time taken is 1:4. So 1/4 of 20 is 5 hours. Capacity of factory is 3000 units per day when produce 100% capacity. So it is sold at 15 rupees and the cost of each unit is 10. So that means the profit is 5 rupees per unit. 5 workers each of 1000 is employed and produces 90% efficiency. If a worker does not come, factory output reduces to 80%. So 10% reduction. 10% reduction means 10% of 3000, which means 300 units reduction. So what will be a loss? 300, and for each unit is 5 rupees, 1500. But we save on the salary of one daily wage of one person, 1000 rupees which you are paying. We save on that. So this is a loss for us. This is a gain for us. So net loss is 500 rupees. So loss of profit is 500 rupees. B option. So for the loss in the profit that we get, it will be 500. 1500 loss in number of units produced and 1000 gain because we are not paying the employee. So net loss is 500 rupees. Speed of the vehicle is inversely proportional to number of passengers. So and days passed after maintenance. So if you look at number of passengers doubled, if the number of passengers doubled, that means speed will become half. Also day has become 1 day to 2 days. Again the speed will become half in both the cases because it's inversely proportional. If it doubles, speed becomes half. That means 2 times it becomes half. So half and half, it will be 25 kilometers per hour. A option. So number of passengers doubles, number of days also doubles. Since both of them double, and since it's inversely proportional, speed is inversely proportional to both these factors, in both the cases it becomes half and half. So passengers doubles, speed will become half. Days double, again speed will become half. So twice it becomes half. So speed will become 25 kilometers per hour. This is more of a Venn diagram type. So you have 100 students take one or more subjects. So you have marketing, finance and HR. Number of students who took marketing is 45. Finance and HR is 20. Only finance is 15. All 3 is 5. Marketing and HR is 25. Okay, we want how many people have taken only HR. So what we know? We know this full marketing is 45. Also, this value is 15. 20 minus 5, 15. So finance outside marketing will be 30. So 75 is gone. So these values, marketing and finance put together, will be 45 plus 30, which is 75. So if this is 75, so remaining what is left is only HR, which is 100 minus 75. Total 100. From that 75, marketing or finance. So remaining will be only HR, which is 25. B option. So that will be the answer. Thank you.